Well, good evening, all you Trojan fans. Tonight, the Trojans have traveled over the river and through the woods to Greenwood here in downtown Millerstown, where they will take on these Greenwood Indians. Greenwood coming into tonight's contest with a league record of 3-1, and UDA coming in with a 2-2 record. So we'll pick up the young fellows as we get her going here now. We're ready for the opening tip. It'll be Kerstetter, 54, tipping off against Smith, and back with the ball comes Davis. This is Jordan Davis, I think it was. Davis out in front. We'll pick up these guys in the first whistle here as we go along. Back outside here, 25 for 2, no good. Blocked away, and Smith comes down with a rebound. Back here for Robertson. It's Robertson, Smith in there along with Buffington, Lentz, and Hunter. Ball comes loose, picked up out here by Lentz. Nice dip over there for that two-pointer by Smith. So Josh Bygosh has got himself two. It's 2-0 UD. Trojans would sure like to get a Christmas gift here early by defeating these Greenwood Wildcats if they can here tonight. And they're going to try like heck. It's a baseline drive, dumping it over in the middle. Stolen away in there by UD. Jim Buffington picks it up. And back comes Robertson with it. Mike out in the front, circling. Looking for something to develop underneath. He'll push it over in the wing over there for that Lentz. Here's Lentz taking it inside, dropping it there for Smith, pushing it back out there for 3 from Buffington. It's 2. Jim Buffington for 2. Jim had stepped inside a little bit. That's 4-0 UD. 25 is that Davis, dropping it there for Pittman. And then here is the other Davis with it. This is James Davis, we'll call him. Over in the wing, inside they'll go now, back out here for Kerstetter. Kerstetter spinning at the top of the circle for Davis. Yangst takes it inside, looking for 2. It is no good. On the rebound, tipped up, but a foul will be called. Going to call a foul on Jim Buffington, going over the top. And that's going to be a non-shooting foul. And so Pittman will inbound the ball for the Wildcats. Buffington picks up his first foul of the ball game. Here's Pittman with it. Whipping it out in front there for that 25 Davis. And back for 43 for a shot for 2, no good. Rebound right there for Smith. Looping it ahead quickly here for Lentz. Lentz with a rush to the hoop, stopping, popping one off the glass, no good. Rebound right there to Smith, though, for 2, it's good. Josh Bygosh Smith with a follow-up of the Lentz shot, and it makes it a 6-0 UD lead here in the early going. Here comes 2-5 for 2. It is good. Davis, Jordan Davis, gets the first points of the ball game for Greenwood. Here's Smith pushing it over the wing there for a shot by Buffington for 3. So Jim continues to hit the threes. It's a 9-2 ball game. UDA on top. Nice bucket by Jim Buffington. Davis, the other Davis. This is James Davis. Inside on a nice pass for that 21. Shot up and in good. That's Yingst for 2. 9-4. UD on top. Quick pass ahead, but stolen away. Back with it comes Davis. This is that Jordan Davis. His shot off the glass is good. He crashes to the floor, running into Lentz out there. And on the steal, here's another steal. Inside for Kerstetter. Kerstetter for 2, and we got a foul called underneath. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Hain, as the Trojan fellas have seen their lead dwindle down here now, and they've got a 3-point lead, but Greenwood will be at the foul line, I believe, shooting 2 when we come back. Timeout's over. The foul was on Smith, his first, team second, and Kerstetter will go to the line shooting 2 for Greenwood. Kerstetter's first shot was short off the front of the rim, so he'll try one more. He can make it a 2-point ball game if he puts this one in, which he did not. Rebound there to Buffington. So the Trojans didn't lose any ground offensively that time on the scoreboard anyway, as they'll work it out in front. Here's a nice drive to the hoop for 2 by Robertson, but it wouldn't go, and then a foul called. Going to get a foul called on Greenwood, I believe. Let's see. No, it's not on Greenwood. It's on 52. That's going to be Smith of UDA picking up his second personal. And back comes that Jordan Davis. Near wing over here for 43. That's James Davis. The Davis boys in there. Kerstetter over the wing, he goes with it. This is at 21 Yinks. Back outside for Davis. Here's Jordan Davis from outside for 3. That's short. And it's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it was out of bounds, and then it looked like a walk inside. So what the heck are we doing here? Come on, refs. We got 3 officials here, and sure looked like he was out of bounds. He hit the wall to inbound the ball. Here's Robertson. Mike will push it ahead quickly up here. Intended for Buffington, but tapped out of bounds over there. Jordan Davis got a hand on it and knocked it out of there. So it'll be Buffington inbounding for UD. Right in there he goes on a give and go underneath. It goes to Buffington. Now back here for Robertson. Inside they'll push it for Smith. Smith with 1 dribble. Shot good for 2. Josh by gosh Smith as they outlet it quickly here to that James Davis. James picking it up and pushing it back here for Jordan Davis. On the wing, Yingst got it on the left side. Driving the baseline. Puts a shot up and in good. 11-8. UD by 3. As Lentz will pick up the ball. And let's see, pushes it ahead here now for Smith. Smith double teamed over there, has it back, and they're going to call a backcourt here on the Trojans as they doubled up Smitty that time, and he tried to get it loose back here for Robertson, and Robertson had not yet quite crossed this center line here, going through this Juniata Wildcat. And so back comes Greenwood rather. The push on the wing. Shot from the side by Ship for 3. Wouldn't go. And as Todd Ship into the ball game for the first time tonight. He's replacing Kerstetter inside there. Ball goes out of bounds off the shot, so it'll be UD ball. 3:14 remaining here in the first quarter. There's Robertson. Looping it ahead here for Buffington. Jim will split the defense and take it across the timeline here and then have it nearly stolen away, but Robertson's got it out in front. Back here for Buffington. Buffington from outside, partially blocked. Rebound comes down here to 42, and he'll swing it ahead now. 42 out there is that Pittman. Pittman tries to loop it inside, stolen away by UD. Quick pass out here for a nice give and go, and then a walk will be called as Robertson had it. Robertson tried to push it over there for George Hunter, but George in stride that time, couldn't get the dribble down and was called for the walk. So both teams turning it over here a little bit as it'll be Ship on the left wing. And looking out in front, and they'll spin it over here for that Davis, Jordan Davis. Bounced it inside. Pittman lost the handle on it, stolen away there by UD, and then a double dribble called on Mike Robertson. So got 2:31 left here in the first quarter, and both teams trying to see who can out-turn over each other. Anyway, it'll be Pittman checking out of the ball game now. Yingst back in there for Coach Hauser of Greenwood. Oh, here's Ship left all alone underneath. He shoots the ball in, and he's fouled. And Todd will go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Boy, was he alone underneath that time. Foul was on Mike Robertson, his first. And Ship with a chance to tie up the ball game, and he didn't. It's short off the front, rebounded there to Hunter. We'll give it back to Robertson. Robertson driving the baseline with it, tries to force a shot up from underneath, wouldn't go. And a rebound comes down there to Yinks, and he'll take it off for Greenwood. Working it back up court for the Wildcats over there for Ship. Out in front, Davis back to Ship. Back out in front here for the other Davis, that's that James Davis. And Jordan Davis, inside he goes to Ship. Ship with a looping pass underneath, stolen away by the Trojans, and back with it comes Buffington for UDA. Trojans need a bucket here now. This pass inside over Smith. Smith goes to the bucket and is fouled. Foul will be on 53 McGill. And Smith will go to the line shooting 2. Josh by gosh Smith in here to the Trojans ahead by a couple if he can. First shot wouldn't go. You get one more whack at it. Shadle into the ball game to replace Robertson for UDA. That's Brett Shadle in there, number 10. Smith at the line to shoot his second one. And it is short, off the front. Rebound comes back here to Buffington. However, Jim stucks it right back up and in. Nice play, and it's 13-10, UD by 3. Jordan Davis, top of the circle, over there for Ship. Todd will pick it up, look for some help, pushes on the baseline. Underneath the bucket it goes, but it's spun back outside here now for a shot for 2 by Jordan Davis, and he nails it. Lead down to 1 again. Buffington stepping up for a 2-pointer. No good. Jim gets his own rebound. Follow that up very nicely. Pushes it back outside here now over for Shadle. Inside it goes for Hunter. Hunter bounce pass over the wing. Shot for 3 from over there. It is no good. And on the rebound, we've got a foul called underneath. The foul might be on Smith. We'll see. It is. It's Josh Smith, and he's going to pick up his 3rd personal foul. And Josh just having some trouble now as it'll be Brandel coming off the bench and getting ready to come in for Smith, I'm sure. Shot from the side by Inks for 3, no good. Rebound underneath, and it went up and hit the superstructure of the net here, of the basket, so it'll be out of bounds and it'll be UD ball. Brandel in there to replace Smith as Josh picked up 3 personals here with 55 seconds left in the first quarter, so not a good time for Josh. Quick outlet here for Lentz. Lentz for 2, no good, but a foul called. Foul on Yingst, and Ryan Lentz will go to the line for UDA, shooting 2. Nice pass that time for Ryan to spring him, and Yingst come in there and nailed him right as he was putting up the shot, so he'll shoot 2. Ryan's first one is no good. So foul shooting, very cold up here. It's a cold night outside. It's not that cold in here, but foul shooting for both teams has been really something. So they'll try one more now. See if we can get this one in. Nope, off the side, no good. Rebounded right there to that 53 on McGill. Near side, they'll come with it now for Davis. Davis taking it on the baseline, trying to loop it up on a reverse layup. It's good. And that's that James Davis. And here comes Buffington back with it. Wildcats have the lead for the first time tonight. And here's James Davis with a steal. Davis moving in, puts a shot up, blocked away nicely. And then out of bounds, they're going to say Buffington stepped out of bounds. Coach Hain can't believe it. Same old thing up here, Coach. It's 8 against 5 tonight. And we've got Davis inbounding the ball back here for Yingst. Here's James Davis. Back for Jordan Davis. Yingst with it. J.O. Davis with it, and he carried the ball and turned it over. It'll be UD with the ball with 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Trojans trailing by 1, 14-13. Bucket here gives them the lead at the end of 1. Robertson back into the ball game. Here's Shadle. Shadle back here for Mike Robertson. Mike out in front. Shot for 3. It's good. Mike Robertson buries a 3 from 26 feet out. And on the return, shot off the glass by Ship. Wouldn't go. But the score at the end of 1. UDA by 2, 16-14. Upper Dauphin over Greenwood. Second period underway. Upper Dauphin with the basketball. This is Lentz. Ryan working out in front. Over in the wing it goes here for Robertson. Mike picking up the dribble. Looking for some help. Gets it back over there for Buffington. Jim near side over here for Robertson. Cross court it goes now. Here comes Lentz trying to work his way inside. Lifts a shot up and in. Good. Ryan Lentz for 2 with a nice bucket. Just rolling it up there very gently. And Pittman comes back with it. Over here for James Davis. Working it here for Kerstetter. Kerstetter for 2, but how about a charge foul called on Kerstetter that time? And that's what they're going to call it. Kerstetter will pick up his first personal foul, the team's 3rd. And UD will inbound the ball. Look at this lineup here. It looks like a football lineup. Anyway, here's UD bringing it up court. Man-to-man defense out here right now for Greenwood. As Lentz will dump it off. Shot from over there by Brandel is good for 2. Jason Brandel for 2. And Yingst, or Pittman rather, bringing it up court. Over the wing it goes. This is Yanks taking it inside, shooting up for two. It's good. Nice move by Yanks, taking that ball on the baseline and stuffing her home. 20-16, UD by 4. Mikey Robertson going to cross the timeline with it, I think. Yes, he's got it across there. Over in the wing. Shot from the side by Lentz, wouldn't go, but a read right in there is Buffington with a rebound. Buffington for two, wouldn't go. And a rebound comes down to Kerstetter. So Jim just couldn't get that one to go down, as it comes down here now for a shot from outside by Ship for three, no good. And a rebound underneath the bucket. He's going to stuff it back outside. Ship for two, that wouldn't go. The rebound comes down to Buffington. He'll clear it up the court quickly. It comes to Robertson. Mikey looking for two, it wouldn't go. And the rebound comes down there to James Davis for Greenwood. Boy, I'll tell you, Ship for three, no good off the front that time. The ball comes tapped back out here, but we're going to have a foul called underneath. Foul will be on Greenwood. Fourth team foul. And the foul will be on, I believe, Kerstetter. Yeah, his second. So he takes a seat. And to replace him comes number 25, Davis. That's Jordan Davis, I think they said. Not sure about that, so whatever. He knows what his name is. And back with it comes Buffington. Here's Jim. Jim taking it right inside as the lane opens up, puts a shot up and in, good. Good move by Jim Buffington, able to work that one inside very nicely that time. And back comes Pittman with it for Greenwood. This is Ship. Back here for Pittman. And then back out in front it goes for that number 21. And timeout's going to be called by Greenwood. 5:33 remaining in the first half. UD by 6. It's 22-16. Greenwood will inbound the ball now following the timeout, as they play it on the near wing over here for Pittman. Out in front it goes. Shot from out there by that 21. Yanks wouldn't go. And a rebound comes down here. It's going to be controlled. But back inside it comes here to Ship. Todd making a move on the baseline. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound inside there. And another shot put up. No good. This time it's going to be Buffington and a foul called underneath. A foul might be on either Ship or on Jordan Davis. We'll see who they call it on. It's on Todd Ship. He'll pick up his first. Team's fifth. And Buffington will inbound the ball for UD. Back for Jim Buffington. Over to the right side it goes here for Lentz. Back to Buffington and hold everything. Turns it over. Coach Hain absolutely can't believe that. Man is grabbed in and held on to. And they call it a turnover. All right. Jordan Davis coming back. On the wing it goes. Here's Pittman looking for Yanks. Yanks taking it inside for two. No good. On the rebound, controlled by Buffington. Jim Buffington doing a lot of good defensive board rebounding here. Hunter has it. Back outside for Buffington. He'll push it down here now for Robertson. Mike taking it right in the paint, pushing it over there on a nice pass for Hunter for two. Nice pass from Robertson to George Hunter. And George put her home. Way to go. Here's Jordan Davis putting it up. No good. Rebound. Let's see. It's going to go out of bounds off Davis. And it will be UD ball. 24-16. The Eagles, or the Trojans by 8. And UD coming back up with it now as Lentz taking it across the timeline. Lentz working it inside and a foul call. The foul will be on 14 Tillman, I believe. No, 21. That's going to be on Yanks, his second. Or first. His first. No, it'll be his second. I'm arguing with myself. No, it's his second. Team 6, so one more. Put UD in the bonus. Nice pass over here for Mike Robertson. Mike with one dribble puts the shot up, and they're going to say he walked first. Trying to draw a foul underneath there on McGill, but Mike took a step underneath it as he tried to get a little more of an advantage inside there and was called for the walk. 53 is McGill. This is number 25, Jordan Davis. Here's Ship. And here comes Yingst. Yingst having some trouble with it. Now he picks it up, and wait a minute, he double dribbled it as he had stopped and then took up the dribble again. So Trojans definitely have Greenwood on the run at the moment, leading by 8, but Greenwood turning it over. Not playing the way they probably are used to playing, and Shadle back into the ball game here for UD. See if he can stir things up. Brett challenged out there by that Davis. He'll pick up the ball, take it across the timeline, loop it over in the wing there for Lentz. Lentz stops, pushes it back out here for Shadle. Inside they go to Hunter. Hunter moved to the basket, and a shot, but a walk called beforehand. Coach A not having a good night with these 3 guys. Ah, boy. And back with it comes Tillman. Tillman down the wing he goes with it. Here comes that Davis. Back for Tillman. Here's Pittman. Near wing over here comes to James Davis. Tillman. Over in the corner it goes. This is passed back out front now as they work it around Tillman. On the baseline he goes with it. This is Medill. His shot no good. Rebound comes right down here to Buffington. And Jim will pass it over there now for Lentz. We'll settle it down out in front a little bit. Bounce pass over here now for Shadle. Nice pass inside for Buffington for 2 off the glass, wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around in there, but stuffed back up. Whoa, and it stayed up. And a foul called. And that, I think, is going to send, well, who? Foul was on McGill, and that will send Brandel to the line shooting 2. Jason shooting 2. Here's his first one, and it is no good. 55, Hansen checks into the ball game for Greenwood. And here's Brandel's second try. This one is good. 25-16 UD by 9. And it's going to be Brandel checking out of the ball game now as Drew Hunter in there, number 53 for UDA. Here's that Tillman. Now in front for Davis. Tillman again. Looking underneath. Now they've jumped it back out here for Hansen. His shot wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around inside. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Buffington coming down with it. Jim playing a strong game tonight for those Trojans. Pass out here for Buffington. Near wing it goes. Shot from the side for 3. In and out, it's spun. No good. Rebound to Tillman. Ahead quickly here for that James Davis. He pushes it on the baseline. This is Pittman back out for Davis. They'll have to spin it outside. UD has the inside cut off pretty well against these guys. Davis inside they go this time, though. A fake and a shot good for 2. Shot that time put up there by that James Davis. And back comes UD. 25-18. Jim Buffington picking up the dribble. Tied up, but gets it back out here now as they'll loop it right underneath there for Hunter for 2. His shot wouldn't go. Fighting for it, though, is Hunter, and they're going to say he stepped on the end line. It will be Greenwood ball. George Hunter just couldn't get that one to go down. Fought valiantly for the rebound, but stepped on the end line. This is Tillman. Davis here for Hansen. In the corner, Tillman pushes it inside here now, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Shadle. Shadle checks out of the ball game now. Lentz back in there for UDA with 1:34 left here in the first half. Shot by Davis is good. That's Jordan Davis. 25-20, UD margin down to 5. As Lentz takes it right inside, loops one up for 2, wouldn't go. And on the rebound, going to have a foul called on Drew Hunter. Drew went over the top, they say. And that's going to put Greenwood into the bonus now and allow someone from Greenwood, it looks like it might be Hansen, to go to the line shooting a 1-on-1. For Drew Hunter, it's his first. Hansen puts his first one up and in good. 25-21, UD by 4. And Hansen's going to see if he can cut the margin to 3 here. With 1:13 remaining. He did not. Ball tipped around in there, controlled by George Hunter. George will pick it up here for Robertson. And Robertson working up court with it for UD. Robertson takes it inside. Tries to push it right over here for Hunter for 2, and it wouldn't go. but there's Buffington with it. Buffington loops it underneath here. Shot put up, no good, but a foul called underneath, and that's going to send Mike Robertson to the line, shooting 2, I believe. No, technical foul. Technical foul from goaltending, I guess it was. And that's going to let Mike Robertson go to the line to shoot 2 with 1:01 remaining here in the first half. I think UD may get the ball back then. We'll see. Here's Mike's first try. It's good. 26-21, UD by 5. Mike wants to make it an even 6 here. We can put this one in. Second try. Beautiful. And now UD will get the ball out at half court as Jim Buffington comes over to play the ball in for UDA. 27-21, UD by 6. Back here for Lentz. Lentz at the top. Spinning it back here for Robertson. We're inside of a minute to play, 50 seconds, and so UD taking control of the ball out here and controlling a little bit of time. Here's Ryan Lentz bouncing it over here for Robertson. Robertson from outside for 3. It wouldn't go, and a rebound. Let's see. Controlled in there to Hansen. Back for that Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis over in the wing it goes. Here's James Davis back to Jordan Davis. 15-foot shot, no good. Rebound tapped around in there, but a foul underneath. We're going to have a foul called on UD. Foul was on Mike Robertson, his second of the ball game. Team's 8th. So it'll be Pittman there looking for 2, but a foul. And they got a foul called on 43. That's going to be on that James Davis. And that will send Jim Buffington to the foul line for UDA, shooting a 1-and-1. James Davis picks up his first. Jim Buffington's first shot, good. Way to go, Jimbo. 28-21 with 28 seconds remaining here in the half. And here's Buffington's second try. And it is good. Jim Buffington slithers 2 in there, makes it a 29-21 ball game. And Greenwood coming back with the basketball. Here comes Tillman for Greenwood. Over here for Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis directs a little bit of traffic. Now takes it inside. Ball came loose. Picks it back up again. Loose again. And then out of bounds it's going to go. Off White, they say. I mean, for White. And so it'll be Pittman inbounding the ball. Pushes it over here for that James Davis. James Davis picking up the dribble. Back outside it comes now. Here's Tillman. Clock down to 8 seconds. Tillman out in front. Near side over here to James Davis. They won't let him in. Clock down to 2 seconds. James Davis puts up a shot at the buzzer. That's good for 2. Hard to believe. They worked it around. The Trojans almost had them stifled, but nevertheless, we take a 6-point lead into halftime now. 29-23 Upper Dauphin. So far, so good. Back in a moment. Well, as you can see, the ball clubs are back on the floor now to begin the second half of play. The question in everyone's minds from UDA is, can we hang on here now? The Trojans are going to sure as heck try to do that. And Greenwood is going to try to get really back in there and take charge again now as they loop a pass inside, blocked away, stolen away nicely by UD to begin the ball game. The second half, that is. Here's Smith looking for 2, wouldn't go, and on the rebound is going to be controlled in here to Greenwood, ahead for a nice pass over there on a give and go to that James Davis. And the margin down to 4. Hunter over here for Robertson. Robertson right underneath he goes with it. The ball came loose and out of bounds, but looked like it was tipped out maybe by Jordan Davis, but no call. So back comes Greenwood. So that's Jordan Davis. Near side over here, Yingst. And then back to Jordan Davis. He'll work it over in the wing to James Davis. Into the corner it goes. Yingst. Inside he goes to Kerstetter. Kerstetter over the top of Smith. And that off the side of the glass. No good. Back with it comes UD. Lentz working it. Near side over here for Buffington. Jimbo inside here for Smith. Smith takes it into the paint, drops it over the wing. Shot from the side for 3, short. Rebounded, let's see. It's going to be controlled in there by Yingst, and he'll bring it up court. Davis with it. Jordan Davis out here for Pittman, and then Davis again. Inside, he rolled it, but a foul and a walk called on Lentz that time, as I don't think Ryan thought he was going to get that. Ball came over to him very suddenly, and Ryan started up court with it, but walked a little bit. Played a minute and a half almost here in the third period. 29-25 UDA. Pittman over there for that Kerstetter. Kerstetter faked me inside. Oh, hold everything. Got a foul underneath before the shot. Fouls on Jim Buffington, his second personal. And Davis getting ready to inbound the ball. Does so back here for the other Davis. It's a James Davis. Over there for that Jordan Davis. Into the corner. Jordan Davis back here for James Davis. James picking it up back here for Yingst. Right over here is a James Davis. James looking to go inside. Blocked off in there nicely by Buffington. They'll have to swing it over the other side. Shot for two. No good. Rebound comes back down here. Let's see. Controlled in there by Kerstetter. Walk. No call. Over it comes now for Yingst. And Yingst walked that time with it, so they gave us a call back anyway, as Yingst is called for the walk. Where the walk was on Kerstetter, no one knows. Smith will inbound the ball. Does so, and let's see, that's going to be stolen away, as it may have been tipped on the inbound play. And back comes that Jordan Davis. James Davis steps up for three, no good. Rebound comes right down there to James Davis or Jordan Davis for two, no good. Rebound to Hunter. Hunter had the dribble, so he has to get rid of it and gets it rid over here to Buffington. And Buffington dropping it here now for Lentz. Here's Buffington. Looping it inside, a nice pass. Smith for two. It wouldn't go. Rebounded over there on the side by Hunter. Hunter for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound to Buffington for two. It's good. Jim Buffington finally. Three is the charm that time, and Jim put the third one up and in. 31-25 UD by 6. 4:55 left here in the third. Here's a nice rush to the hoop for two by that Jordan Davis. He put her home. And Robertson coming back with it for UDA. Robertson pushing it inside, but a foul call. They're going to call a walk. Nope, a walk. Mike kind of leaned in that time and went for a walk with it, so it'll be Greenwood inbounding the ball. It's going to be Nick Huffman into the ball game for UD. He will replace George Hunter. Nick Huffman. Haven't seen much of Nick this year, and he's in there now, though. Back comes that Jordan Davis. Over there for James Davis. Kerstetter swinging it over here for Yingst. Yingst looping it right inside. There's Kerstetter for two. A nice looping pass inside from Davis, or from Yingst rather, to Kerstetter, and back with it comes UD, Mike Robertson. Mike pushing it back here for Buffington. Buffington, 15-foot try. It is no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled underneath there to Huffman, and a foul call. The foul will be on Kerstetter, and Nick will go to the line shooting two. Fouls on Jordan Davis. Correction, fouls on Jordan Davis, not Kerstetter. Number 25, Jordan Davis, picks up his first personal foul. Nick Huffman at the line shooting two, makes the first one really nicely. There they go. That's that tricky Nick. He'll shoot another one. McGill into the ball game, 53 for Greenwood. Nick's second shot, good. Two perfect free throws by that Nick Huffman. Gives the Trojans a 4-point lead again now, 33-29. Here's Davis over in the wing. Steps up for two. No good. Rebound comes down here to Huffman. He'll drop it back now for Robertson. Robertson with James Davis on him. Out here for Lentz. Yingst on Lentz. Ball tipped away. Coming back with it is McGill. McGill for two. No good. High off the board it went. No good. Returns, comes outside here now for that 21 Yingst. And he throws it away. So back come the Trojans. They dodged a bullet that time. Robertson for two. Wouldn't go. Rebound comes down there to Huffman. He puts a shot up. He's fouled. And Nick will go to the line for two more. Come on, Nick. That was on Jordan Davis, his second. Nick at the line to shoot two. Puts his first one up, but wouldn't go in. So Nick 1 out of 3, or 2 out of 3 here. Let's see if Nick can put this one in. His second try is no good. So Nick made a pair, then he missed a pair. Kerstetter walked with it. It'll be UD with the ball. Trojans could use a bucket here now as they get the ball right underneath their basket to inbound. Over the wing it goes. Back out in front here now for Robertson. And Robertson stopping and popping one off the glass. Good for two. Nice shot by that Mike Robertson. 35-29. They hustle the ball up court quickly. Out in front, here's Yingst. Yingst taking it inside for two. It's good. Nice move inside by Yingst. And again, the margin down to 4. Crowd getting a little bit nervous over here for Greenwood at the moment. Really encouraging the boys. And then when the Trojans come up and score right after they score, then they go, oh. Here's a nice move inside. Shot for two by Smith. No good. Rebounded in there to Jordan Davis. And Jordan coming back with it with a rush. On the wing it goes with it. Back outside for Jordan Davis. Over in the wing. This is the other Davis. Shot no good and a foul underneath. Hold it. Got a foul on 54. That's on Kerstetter. Foul will be on Kerstetter. He will pick up his third. The team's second, I guess it is. And it'll be, let's see, none shooting. Brandel back into the ball game for Smith for UDA. Foul was on 54. Wait a minute, the fifth foul was on, I beg your pardon, the foul was on UD's 54, and that's on Nick Huffman. Inside for two and a foul call. Foul will be on Jim Buffington, and that's going to send McGill to the line shooting two. Foul a moment ago was on Nick Huffman. This one was on Jim Buffington, his third, with 2:33 remaining here in the third. So McGill at the line shooting for Greenwood. Missed the first one. See if McGill can make it 2 for 2. Nope, made the second one. 32-35, a 3-point margin now for UD. The Trojans got to keep concentrating out here against this ball club. They'll swing it over here for Buffington. Buffington dropping it back. Here's Huffman on the baseline for two. It's no good, and the rebound comes down there to Davis. Davis streaking down. This is James Davis going to go all the way inside and hold it. Hold a walk first. James Davis, yes sir. Trying to go coast to coast with it. Just took it a step too far. And UD with the ball. So the Trojans continue to squeak out that little bit of a lead here now. Greenwood had led once. I think it was at 13-14 or something like that. But after that, UD has maintained the lead pretty much. This ball's going to go out of bounds, but they're going to say it went out of bounds off Jordan Davis. So the Trojans will maintain possession with 2 minutes exactly remaining in the third quarter. Show you the clock right now. And let's see, it's going to be Brandel checking out as Smith back in there for UDA. There's Robertson for two, wouldn't go. Rebound tipped around inside there, controlled by Huffman. Outside here for three. No good. Rebound, let's see, controlled in there by McGill, and back with it comes Greenwood. Here's McGill for Yingst. Yingst inside, looping one up, good for two. Yingst with a nice move. 35-34, a UD margin down to 1. Clock down to a minute and a half left in the third. Here's Lentz, stolen away by Yingst, and back with it comes Greenwood with a chance to regain the lead. And hold everything, though. We're going to have a foul called on UDA, and that's going to send James Davis to the line shooting two. Lentz comes out of the ball game now, and he looked like he may have re-injured his ankle a little bit as James Davis at the line missed his first one. Trojans will send in Brent Smeltz and George Hunter now to replace Huffman and Robertson for UD with 1:22 remaining here in the third. And James Davis looking for his second shot. It is no good. Missed a pair. Ball tipped around in there, controlled by Smith. Back here for Shadle. Here's Shadle. Near side here for Huffman, or Buffington rather. And they'll wing it over to the left side. Now inside it goes here for Smith. Smith works it to the hoop for two. Nice bucket by Josh by Gosh Smith. Here is Todd Shipp into the ball game. Back outside it comes now. Back here for Shipp. Shipp picking it up. Over the wing it goes. Here comes that James Davis out in front here for Yingst. Yingst making a move inside and hold everything. Before the shot, we have a push foul called underneath. Might be on Hunter, I believe. We'll see. Yep, it's on George Hunter. He'll pick up his first of the ball game. The team's fifth with 47 seconds remaining here in the third period. Greenwood inbounding. Yanks getting ready to do that over here for Pittman. Outside for Ship. Inside they go here for Kerstetter. Kerstetter for two. Over everything. No good. Return shot put up, but a foul called. Foul might be on Smeltz. We'll see. Foul was on Brent Smeltz. His first. Team sixth. Greenwood inbounds the ball. Back inside here for a pass over in a wing. Inside for Kerstetter. Kerstetter will back it back out, but they got a walk called on Kerstetter beforehand. 33 seconds left here. Trojans up by 3. And Robertson into the ball game now to replace Shadle for UD. Now push it over here for that Brent Smeltz. Brent picking it up court. Taking it over on the wing over there for Buffington. And Buffington will drop it back now for Robertson. Here's Smeltz. Looping it there for Buffington. Jim through the hoop for two. Blocked away. Picked up in there by Ship. Quick outlet here for Yanks. Yanks for two. It is no good. On the return shot, McGill. No good. And over the top they go, but no call. All right, 54 with a push. You got it. Kerstetter, big push. You could see that. Should ask him, Kerstetter, to come up here and look at this on the tape. He would see that he picked up the foul for sure. Kerstetter picks up personal foul number 3. Team foul number 3. With 4 seconds left here in the quarter. Here comes Robertson. He's got to put it up. This is good if it goes, but it wasn't even close. And the period ends with the Trojans still on top now, 37-34 with 8 minutes to play. UDA by 3. Well, we begin the fourth and final quarter now. UDA gets a chance to inbound the ball first here as we get it going. Smeltz with it. Out in front with, well, let's see, the ball was tapped back and then out of bounds. It's going to go. It'll be UD ball. Buffington will inbound the ball for the Trojans. Back here for Mike Robertson. Mikey in front, near side over here. Now Hunter right there for Smith. Smith goes to take it inside, puts a shot up and in good. Josh Smith got that one to go down very nicely. 39-34, UD by 5. As Pittman will bring it up court for Greenwood. Pittman, right underneath it goes and out of the hands, over the hands of Jordan Davis. And UD has the ball. Boy, they threw that one away, and that was a big, important miss right there for Greenwood. Robertson stuffing it over here for Smeltz. Smeltz across the timeline now. Back over there for Mike Robertson. Mike would like 3. Oh, wouldn't stay down, and on the rebound comes down there McGill, who is in the ball game, and then a walk, but no call. And back with it comes Jordan Davis. Over the wing it goes. Stepping in for 2 is Pittman. That wouldn't go. Rebound, let's see, tapped around inside there, but it's going to be controlled inside to Davis. His shot's no good, but a foul call. Foul will be called on UDA, and Jordan Davis going to the line for Greenwood, shooting 2. Foul was on George Hunter, his first, and Jordan Davis to the line shooting 2, made the first one, so it's 35-39 now with exactly 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. And it'll be Davis looking to hook up his second one here. And here it comes, and it is good. 39-36, Jordan Davis for 2 good foul shots for Greenwood. And back comes Lentz. Lentz over there for Robertson. Robertson looping it inside, out of bounds it goes off the pass. Looking for George Hunter, but George couldn't grab that one. He was blocked out of there, and so Trojans turn it over, and a big turnover there for UD. As they give these Greenwood Wildcats a chance, and you can't do that. Here's Ship out in front. Yingst has it. Yingst will try that move inside, but he's cut off. Shot from outside for two. No good. Rebound comes down there to Smith. And Smith bouncing it over here now for Buffington. Jimbo looking for somebody to give it to. Pushes it back there for Robertson. Robertson lays it out for Lentz. Good to see Lentz back in there now. I thought Ryan may have hurt his ankle again, but he seems to be moving pretty good out there. Here's Robertson moving it around the side. Inside for Smith and hold everything. We've got a foul called on Jordan Davis, I believe. Yep, on Davis on a push. And it'll be UD inbounding the ball. 6:09 left here as the clock could be friendly to UD if we can hustle it on down here now. And Lentz will inbound the ball. Over in the wing it goes for Buffington. Jim inside there for Smith. Smith with a good move to the hoop and a foul called on McGill. And that's going to send Smith to the foul line, shooting two. Well, let's see if Josh can hit a couple of these. Here's his first try. It is good. Right down the chute. 40-36, UD by 4. Tillman back into the ball game now to replace that Jordan Davis for Greenwood. Tillman number 14 in there. James Davis remains in along with Pittman. Second shot no good. Tillman with the rebound. Tillman up court with it now as they'll spin it there for Pittman. And Pittman wants to redirect a little traffic over there. Gets it down there for that Tillman. Tillman in front. UD with good defense now. As this is Yingst. Over in the wing it goes. Tillman has to pick up the dribble outside for Yingst. Yingst wants to make his move and can't. And now inside it goes to Pittman. Pittman back over there for Tillman. Back outside. Davis. Here's a shot for three. That's off the mark. And on the rebound, a foul called underneath as Pittman had the rebound and put it up. And it might be on Hunter. I don't know. Yeah, it was. That'll be his fourth. Hunter picked up his third. I beg your pardon. His third. First shot, good. That's at 43 or 40. I'm not sure who's shooting. Can't really see his number from here now. 42. Okay, this is Pittman. Made the first one. Second one, also good. 40-38. UD by 2. Smith pushing it down into the corner here for Nick Huffman, who is back into the ball game. Near side, they'll swing it now in on the baseline here for Buffington. Buffington takes it on the baseline for two. It's good. Good move by Jim Buffington for two. UD by 4. Back comes Pittman. He's double teamed with it and has the ball spun loose. And now they're going to spin it ahead here for Tillman. Tillman taking it right in. Looking for two. It's good. Nice left-handed layup by Tillman. And it's 42-40. Game's getting hot and heavy now, and we're going to have a walk called on Lentz down here as he was tied up inside there. Tillman and Yingst tied him up, and Coach Hain will call timeout. 4 minutes 51 or something seconds remaining here. Trojans by 2. Trojan timeout is over. Now they've got to be careful because the Greenwood Wildcats are getting themselves into a frantic, not a panic, but a frantic situation here now, and they'll inbound the ball back here for Pittman. Over there it goes to that James Davis. James here for Yingst. Over in the wing. This is Davis here for Tillman. Tillman back out in front. Now they'll swing it over there as they'll play it near side here for Yingst. Yingst taking it inside, dumping it there on the baseline. Hold everything. A walk first. You betcha. Good call. Good call. Good call. You could see that one coming. He wanted the NBA that one, and it didn't work. So here is Robertson as Greenwood starts to really put the pressure on. This is Tillman. He's double teamed now over here for the pass back to Robertson. Mike steps it up, pushed it inside nicely for Smith for two. It's good. What a great bounce pass from Mike Robertson to Josh by gosh Smith, and Smith didn't miss it. On the baseline he goes. Oh, wait a minute. Stepped on the line and out of bounds. So the officiating up here, which was a little suspect earlier, now Trojans get two good calls. as they say, he went on the baseline and making his run underneath the basket. And back with it comes UD now. Smith picking up the dribble and then handed it right over here to Pittman for two, and it's good. Well, Josh didn't want to do that, by gosh, that's for sure. Now Smith has got it back again. Smith rushing it ahead here for Buffington. Buffington across the court he goes. This is Lentz taking it inside, but giving it to Smith, and then Smith will go for a walk with it. So all of a sudden, Josh has got himself discombobulated a little bit here. With 3:38 remaining, the UD Trojans up by 2, 44-42. Show you the clock next chance. Tillman coming back now for Greenwood. Over there for that James Davis. Now Tillman. Yingst. Tillman out in front. Inside they go with it for Kerstetter. Kerstetter for two, no good. Rebound comes right down there to UD. Quick pass ahead, blocked away. Tillman picked it off. Back with it comes Kerstetter. Over in the wing he goes with it. Here's a pass outside for three from Yanks, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled in here by UD. 3 minutes, 5 seconds remaining in the ball game. Over the wing it goes here, picked off over there by Robertson, and Mike will take it out in front. He's fouled. Yanks will pick up the foul, team sixth. And for Tillman, it'll be his third. Or for Yanks, rather, it'll be his third. And UD will get a chance to inbound the ball now. 2:58 left in this one, UD by 2. Buffington getting ready to inbound the ball. Does so back here for that Mike Robertson. Oh my gosh. His pass stolen away by, and then stolen right back again by Mike Robertson, breaking back 1-on-2. Here's the shot put up by Huffman, good for two. So Robertson giveth it away and taketh right back. And we got something going on down here. We'll see what. Time momentarily. I don't know what that is. Maybe they might have moved the ball after it went in the basket and you get him a warning or something. I'm not sure. Yeah. At any rate, it'll be Greenwood ball now. Trojans up by 4 with 2:45 left here in the ball game. And that's going to give it to Greenwood here. Tillman. Back here for Pittman. Pittman working in the backcourt, looping it ahead here now for that James Davis. Tillman with it. Inside it goes, tapped away nicely by UD and then given right back. Coach Haynes shaking his head over here. Timeout call. Look at Coach. Coach can't believe it. Got the opportunities and give it away. 2 minutes, 23 seconds remaining. The Trojans by 4. Timeout is over, and back with it come the Wildcats now. Tillman in there, over in the wing. Davis on the right side. Picks up the dribble, back out here for Yanks, and near walk there. Tillman goes inside, back out for Tillman. Tillman back outside there for Davis. Over in the wing, Yanks has it. Yanks will drop it back here. Tillman inside it goes, tipped away nicely by Robertson. Quickly outletted here for Lentz for two. It's good. UD by 6. Great play in there by UD. That was a big one right there as we're inside of 2 minutes to play. 48-42, UD by 6. Pass on the near wing over here. Yanks from outside for 3. It's no good. But a foul call. They're going to call a push foul on Jim Buffington. And Yanks is injured, and he'll be shooting 3 if he can manage it here now. Yanks will shoot 3 as he was fouled in three-point territory with 1:44 left here, and Yanks will go to the line shooting 3. Yanks at the line now shooting 3 for Greenwood. We'll tell you what he does here in a second. First one's no good. Well, Yanks has missed 2 in a row as Tillman checks out of the ball game. Jordan Davis back in there now. And Yanks at the line shooting his 3rd. He missed the first 2. Third try, good. We made 1 out of 3. That makes it 48-43. And UD with the basketball. Back here for Lentz. Lentz picking up the ball, scooting ahead here now for Smith. Smith pushes it over in the wing. Here's Huffman for 2. It's good. Nice bounce pass from Smith to Nick Huffman, and Nick put her home. They'll push it off over in the front here for that Yingst. Yingst taking it inside, looking for two. It is no good. And on the rebound, we've got a push foul called on Kerstetter, trying to get maneuvered in there to get the rebound, and Kerstetter will pick up not only his fourth personal, but it's going to be the 7th team foul, and UD will go to the line now, shooting a 1-and-1. That'll be Nick Huffman at the line for Upper Dauphin, shooting a big 1-and-1. 50-43 with 1:18 remaining here in the ball game. So if Nick can get a couple of these yet, it might give us a little breathing room. First try, in and out, no good. Rebounded in there to Kerstetter. Kerstetter pushing it back here now for that Davis. Over the wing it goes. This is James Davis looping it inside for Kerstetter. Kerstetter for two. It's good. Going to be inside of a minute here in just a moment as the Trojans bring it down here. This is Buffington looping it here for Smith. Smith over there for Huffman, and Huffman walked with it. So that makes it a little more binding now. 55 seconds left. UDA up by 5. And back comes Davis. Jordan Davis, over the wing it goes. We'll keep an eye on the clock. 48 seconds remaining. Yanks from outside for three. It's good. And we've got a 2-point ball game, and timeout called immediately by Greenwood. 50-48 with 42.5 seconds remaining in this one. UDA will have the ball and a 2-point lead. Wow. Okay, the Trojans have to hustle in to get this ball in play, and they did. And the ball goes out of bounds off Kerstetter. So UD will try to put it in again. 42.5 seconds remaining in the game. They inbound it. It's going to go out of bounds again. They're going to call a foul. This time the foul will be on James Davis. And that will send Mike Robertson to the foul line for UD, and he'll be shooting a 1-and-1. James Davis picks up his second personal foul with just 42.5 seconds remaining. But better yet, Mike Robertson at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. His first try is good. Atta boy, Mike. Makes it a 3-point ball game now. 51-48. And we'll see if Mike can do that again. I know he can. And the question is, will he? Yep, he will. Way to go, Mike Robertson. A 4-point ball game. 40 seconds remaining. Over the wing it goes. Out in front, Yanks for three. It's good, and we got a 1-point ball game. Well, that Yanks doing it all here, and the ball knocked away and a foul called. We're going to have a foul called, and that's going to send Lentz to the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. This is the 9th team foul for the Greenwood Wildcats. It says 8 now, but that'll change. There it goes, the 9. With 29 seconds remaining, and it'll be Lentz at the foul line shooting a 1-and-1. Foul was on Pittman, his second. So let's see if we can sink a couple of these, Ryan. These would be big. Shooting a 1-and-1. Get that first one in there. Here it is. It is no good. Rebound comes down there, and it's going to be controlled by Pittman. Coming back with it is Greenwood. Over in the corner it goes. This is that Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis, 20 seconds remaining. Here is Tillman. Tillman out in front. They're going to let it wind down. 12 seconds. And timeout called now by Greenwood with 11.9 seconds remaining. They have the basketball. They trail by 1. So they're going to play for the last shot. Win or lose on the last one. We'll be back in a sec. Well, what a tremendous basketball game we've had here this evening. Win or lose or tie. We've got a heck of a game going here at Greenwood. 12 seconds for all intents and purposes. 11.9 seconds if you're a purist. And Greenwood with the ball, and they call timeout quickly again now, as they didn't see what they wanted for the inbound play. So we still got a 1-point ball game, and they still have a timeout. Okay, here we go now, as I think Greenwood might be out of timeouts. And here's the inbounds play. Back here for Davis. Davis out in front, bounces it over here for Tillman. Tillman with it. Tillman driving the baseline, goes all the way underneath, puts a shot up, wouldn't go, and that's going to do it. That's a buzzer. Oh, I thought it did. There it did. UDA with a big victory up here at Greenwood. Final score, Upper Dauphin 52, the Greenwood Wildcats 51. Big ball game for the Upper Dauphin Trojans, let me tell you that. A happy bunch of Trojans will be traveling back over the river tonight, as they have trimmed the Wildcats and even their record up, or make their record go to 3-2, and the Wildcat record the same now at 3-2. So great game, and it was really a whole lot of fun to be up here to watch this ball game as the Trojans battled all the way, maintained the lead throughout almost the entire 32 minutes of basketball, and then finally in the end winning by 1, 52-51. It'll be memorable, and I'm sure the coaching staff is to be congratulated, as well as the fellas tonight, for just a super duper victory. So we'll catch you later at the next UDA boys basketball game. It doesn't get any better than that. Good night from Greenwood.